Any good discussion about strategy should always begin with Russia, since they go first. Russia begins the game with 24 IPCs, which is the same as in the second edition rules. Although technology has definitely gotten more attainable because you can choose the technology that you go after, it's still not worth it for Russia. Russia's IPCs can be directly put into infantry, placed directly on the board on frontline activity, and that's too valuable to pass up with the opportunity cost of buying tech. So for our 24 IPC purchases, we're going to go ahead and buy the traditional 8 infantry to start Russia off. Notice that I'm buying them in 2 stacks of 4 because Caucasus has a limit of 4 as for how many infantry can be built there. Russia, I could build all 8 there, but I'd rather have them more on the front in Caucasus. Then before I do anything else, I know it's out of turn and this should be done in the non-combat sequence. I'm going to go ahead and move my sub here. Most game players wouldn't mind, and that just keeps me from forgetting about it as I focus on the Eastern Front and some more important activities. The first attack I'm going to go ahead and set up will be 3 infantry from Karelia into Belarus, supported by both Russian fighters. As you can see, the Baltic fleet is a little too powerful for me to try to attack it, and this seems like the best combination of attacks that I've come up with in the games that I've played. Then all remaining units that can reach are going to attack West Russia, with the exception of the 3 infantry that are in Caucasus. So let me move those a little bit to the side to get them out of the way. So minus those 3 infantry, minus the 3 infantry that could have gone from Karelia, you're attacking into West Russia with 4 tanks, 2 artillery, and 6 infantry. So rather than roll these battles out, statistically, you'll kill the 3 Germans in Belarusia. We'll be generous and say that they'll kill 2 of your infantry. Still have the 2 planes there. And then you'll kill all of the German units in West Russia as well. And we'll just say that they kill 2 of your infantry as well. It's possible that they could kill 3, but we're just going to say 2 for now. And so all this is now in West Russia. So that's the end of your combat, and now it would come time for your non-combat. The first non-combat that I would recommend is you move these 2 planes back into Russia, since they can't land where they just attacked. Then these 3 infantry, as well as the 2 infantry from Kazakh, are going to move into Persia, and that's going to begin a pipeline of Russian troops flowing into India. And as we move further east into Siberia, we have the troops in Novosibirsk, which are going to move up into Kazakh. The troops in Evenki are going to move to Novosibirsk. The troops in Yakut are going to move to Novosibirsk. And these 4 troops are all going to pull back to Yakut and to stay away from any potential battleship bombardments that Japan might make along the Pacific shoreline. That's all for our non-combat. Remember, we've already moved the sub, and so now I'm just going to place these infantry that we just purchased, 4 infantry in Caucasus and then the 4 infantry in Russia. And that's how Russia's turn is going to end, though you do get to place out your control markers to show that you now control those 2 territories. And I'll go ahead and consolidate as well the stack of Russian tanks. They will likely stay together for the rest of the game, and either win or lose together. There's the 2 artillery. So you end your turn with most of your army there in West Russia, where it's fairly immune to counterattack and are nicely positioned at the end of your first turn.